Back YouTube, welcome back guys. Thank you so much for tuning to my channel, Ace Movement. Just before we get started on today's channel, what I want you to do is actually hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed as yet to this channel, and turn on that notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Also, I want you to smash that like button so that way the YouTube algorithm can promote this video and my channel to other people, and also that would help my channel to grow as well. Alright, so from the title, Ethereum, we're going to talk a little bit today about Ethereum. Is Ethereum too big to fail? Alright, we're going to dive a little bit further into that. Let's check the price for Ethereum here. So right now, at the recording of this video, Ethereum is at right now $1,772. Alright, that's a little bit low from its all-time high of about $2,000, and it got a big hit within February, last month of February, in late February, when we see that, well, the whole entire crypto market and stock market got hit due to the fact of the fear of rise of interest rate, and with the 10-year treasury bond yield being rising. So everything got drastically got hit by that, and price starting to drop rapidly. But we can see that Ethereum has been gone back to 1,900 and dropped back as 1,772 right now, and I do believe we will see a little bit breakthrough from this price somewhere of the end of March or beginning of April. So I do my price prediction for Ethereum in mid of April or 8th April is actually a new all-time high of 2,500. Alright, so why do I believe that Ethereum is, or should I ask question, why is Ethereum too big to fail? So number one reason is the competitive advantage that Ethereum has right now. So we see that there is a lot of other smart contract competitors out in the market, just like you have Cardano, Polkadot, we have Algorand, and a few others. But what makes Ethereum different from these things is just the competitive advantage that it has, is that it's hard to replicate what Ethereum is actually doing and have right now. Being fact, we know that and see that Ethereum works. So Ethereum has a competitive advantage over all other smart contracts right now, where we see that multiple DeFi, NFT projects, and a lot of dApps are building on top of the Ethereum network. And we have to talk about Metcalfe's law when it comes to that. So Metcalfe's law is the value of network is proportional to the square of the number of connected users on the system, and that goes for when you have social media, telecommunication, and we can see with computer science, computer networks comes together. So it's hard to replicate that form of network. So the more users are on the network, the more valuable that network becomes. So the more application that is deployed onto the Ethereum network over time, and it become exponentially have exponential growth, the more value we see the Ethereum network become. So that is one reason why I think Ethereum is kind of too big to fail, because it's already been proven that it works. It already have multiple dApps and DeFi projects and NFT products on the network already. We can talk about it's too hard to scale, and just that the gas fees and network fees are just ridiculous on the network. That's some of the cons on the Ethereum network. But I just like to share that those problems are already in the process of being resolved right now. So once you have multiple people on the network, it's just hard for other competitors such as Cardano and Polkadot to replicate the network effect that Ethereum has. And we know that Ethereum has a lot of problems. So these problems will be fixed with Ethereum 2.0. But people would say, but Ethereum 2.0 is taking too long to be deployed. But we can also see that even though there's other like Binance smart contract, but the problem with Binance smart contract is that Binance is just being another competition for Ethereum. It's just that Binance is not decentralized, it's centralized. So that's a big iffy, and that's a big thing for the crypto industry in general, because you can be censored, and there's a lot of cons when it comes to centralized. And I don't think that we should take away decentralized for a centralized network. So with Ethereum 2.0 coming out in a few years, I'm sure that's a very optimistic view that I can take with Ethereum being too big to fail right now. Also, I believe that there's just a lot of vested interest into the Ethereum network. We have interest just like Coinbase. We have big network event, Grayscale, all these big corporations and big entities buying Ethereum because they see the potential that it has. And that means that there's going to be a lot of meticulous work being done on the Ethereum network to make sure that it works and it doesn't fail. So that's one of the other reasons why I believe that Ethereum is just kind of too big to fail. It's just it has too much vested interest, too much people who have a lot of investments in the network itself, and also that it's going to be meticulously being worked on over these past to make sure that everything works smoothly and all these bugs is actually fixed in the long term. Next thing, Ethereum has been running, is up and running, everything is running on the Ethereum network. It's just the small bugs that, which is the scalability and the high congestion and high network fee that users has to pay. These are some of the real issues that is being worked on with Ethereum. But as I said, Ethereum 2.0 is about to fix. But in the short run, there's also other solutions that's coming in place to fix these stuff. Layer 2 solutions like optimistic rollups, which will take all the network congestion off the network and make those transactions happen off the network, so that the network is not overloaded, and would make fees much more cheaper in the short term before Ethereum 2.0 is out. But even though we're very optimistic about Ethereum, we also have to be realistic as well. And the next thing I want to talk about, even though we have a lot of optimism with Ethereum, I do see that we have to hedge against these problems, because let's be real, cryptocurrency is a very risky venture. Anything can happen, and we also want to hedge against those risks. So I just want to let people know that we see Cardano as a hedge against these cons. If for some reason that Ethereum doesn't work, we know that Cardano is one of the next competitors out there that can actually take some of Ethereum's network and put onto their system. And we've seen that already, especially when Cardano's smart contracts become released coming up this year. We're going to see a lot of projects being moved off of the Ethereum network and being deployed on the Cardano network. And that's why we see Cardano as a hedge against of Ethereum. And that's why I have Cardano in my portfolio as well, to hedge against these cons that Ethereum has, and in case that Ethereum does not work out how it is expected to work out in the future. Another thing I want to talk about is Ethereum EIP 159, where a lot of people want to talk about, oh, Ethereum will never be big because you can print on, because there's an unlimited supply of Ethereum. But there's something that being developed right now to take away of the unlimited supply of the Ethereum, which is Ethereum EIP 159, which is, that's the burning of the Ethereum base fee that would be implemented. So whenever somebody is using the Ethereum network and want to make a transaction, that transaction fee that the network is implemented would actually be burnt. So it will send to the network and be burned, and then the miners will get some transaction, but also users can be allowed to tip the miners as well. And there's some controversy with that, with the Ethereum miners do not like this solution because they feel like it will actually affect their profitability and affect the amount of money that they want. But I think those miners are actually being too greedy, and this is actually good for the network. And there's actually some risk towards this, which is something that we have to think about, which is a 51% attack, where the miners are planning to attack the network. But I just don't see that as a financial incentive for them to attack the network, because that's, everybody loses in that sense. So it's a possibility, but highly improbable for it to happen. So these are just some of the few things I want to touch on. As I said, I believe that Ethereum is kind of just too big to fail. But if it does fail, we also have another cryptocurrency that we're keeping an eye on, that we hedge against the risk that Ethereum brings to the table. So just let me hear your thoughts about this. If you have anything to say, just leave a comment in the comment section. If there's anything that you want me to do a topic about, please feel free to put that in the comment section and reach out to me. And also, if you haven't subscribed as yet and you find this video very educational, just subscribe, hit that like button, and that way that the channel can grow and be promoted to more people, so that they can get this content and make use of this content. And for now, that's it for now, guys. Until next time.